Yeah, when you step off into the realm of possibilities and realities and things and whatnot, and you look at it through that perspective instead of a fantasy football, Tecmo Bowl out, eyesight type of thing, you know, just saying. This fan base has a way of, taking things that they hear and translate it into what they actually want it to be and say.
Mm-hmm. That's facts.
Whole conversation, a press conference, and you take 1/3 of a sentence and turn that into an entire narrative. I don't understand how you get, we're going to trade up to get a quarterback out of, we're going to take a look at the quarterback position and and see what it's going to take it for, for us to get better and improve it, at that position. How did you get, we are trading up to get a quarter out of that sentence?
You know what we call that, Sam? We call that projection. I'm gonna take this one thing and turn it into this whole big ass thing overnight.
Oh my God. Oh, mercy. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. I mean, you know,
I mean,
Lord have mercy. Oh man, what's
itty bitty
going?
pebble. Put it in the microwave so it can turn into this big ass rock. And like that shit they did on Good Burger, where you got this itty bitty ass patty, and I'm put it in the microwave so it can turn
Hmm.
into this big ass
Right,
mondo burger.
right.
Oh, come on, bro, stop,
They,
just stop.
I don't know if you knew about this restaurant, but they trying to take a McDonald's regular plain hamburger and turn it into a 1 pound Fuddrucker burger.
Fuck workers. Hey, I remember back in the day when that shit was good, bro. Right.
Yup. That what they doing now. That what they doing now. That what they doing now. You know, um, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, all peoples, dirty birds, grits bitch lovers, ATL. Falcons and friends. Falcons and homies. Falcons and bros. What's happening? What's happening? It is Wednesday, hump day, hump day. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. And we are, in here. It's tea time. It's tea time there. It's tea time. You know. This your boy OG Big Sam, the historian showstopper, and the neighborhood O lineman, tackle, guard, center, defensive end, nose guard, Big Ant.
Coming to a screen near you.
Yes. For those of you that live up under a rock, you go and you look at MMN, Mad Mike Network, OGN TV, and you will get the information. And you will get the dialogue. You know, you know what I'm saying? And for those of you all that's sitting around the corners peeking and looking and, you know, trying to write something down so you might find something you can hang on to. You know what I'm saying? The spit, you try to spit It's a subliminal, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can have a seat too, except your chair's over there in the corner, you know, so where that stack of dunce had, you know what I'm saying? And the Kleenex on the other side for all your emotions. You know what I'm saying? We might have one of the girls out the back come bring you a glass of lemonade. You know, you
Kind of
know,
like what they used to do to our people back in the day.
right. Mm-hmm.
Your kind
Hey.
wasn't here no more.
Southside, you went looking for breakfast a little late there, bro.
Hey, you about 2 hours too late, sir.
right. Hmm. Well, we are, see what, 3 weeks away from any and all official paperwork being turned in, announced, all that good jazz. That day would be March 13th. Um, right now we're in the consummate formation of, you know, of our own particular situation, and what we're looking um, is the coach and our quarterback situation. Um, I'm beginning to feel more and more comfortable in saying that uh, our most cost effective move in free agency will be bringing Russell Wilson here. I mean, you've gotten financial noise out of the Kirk Cousins camp. You're getting, you know, movement and financial noise and possibilities out of the Fields camp. You're getting, um, you know, which is something that you're not getting out of the Russell Wilson camp. You know, the oldest saying is, you pay attention to the one that ain't doing the talking. You know what I'm saying? You pay attention to the one that are doing the moving. I mean, real quiet, like, you know what I'm saying? The Wilsons pulled up into Atlanta, what, 9 days ago? No fanfare, it slid right on in and chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. You know, just perusing around town. You know what I'm saying? You kicking it in the backyard with the kids. They ain't putting no statements out. I ain't talking about what they might want for, you know, for a country. They're just chilling. But their ass is in the city limits is the big thing. So I'm just saying. Um, I think that move will throw everything else into place. Because they mess around with the mess around. We get Russell here for what, 18, 19, you know, 20 mil per, you know what I'm saying, with the team option. I mean, depending on how well he play ball, you know what I'm saying, if it goes down like that, I mean, shit, he might get the player option. Shit, you know. But that guy is the one that makes sense to the, you know, best case scenario. You know, just saying there, you know, best case scenario, Russell in here, you know, not too expensive, not too cheap, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you add another piece of veteran presence to the locker room. Um, like minded guys, you know. No fuss, no muss. We go about our work, go about our day, do our jobs. Boom, boom. Um, you know, other than that, you have your Jacoby Brissett's out there, uh, Tyrod Taylor maybe. Um, but other than that, I don't see any other option. I don't see any other, especially right there. That I think that would be the only, quarterback move taken. And you know what I'm saying, and then we'll go by our business of, setting ourselves up, for the draft, which I think, pick 8 will be shipped off somewhere for a boatload of capital coming back. I'm just saying that's what makes financial sense to me. When we're only sitting on 26 to 27 million in cap space, and we still got to sign our own in-house free agents, and our draft class.
Yeah. How about
You
that?
know, but good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon, Pat, Norris. Hey, Sonya. Good afternoon, King Treyway, Southside. What's happening, Georgia boy? What's good? A1 37 sauce. I thought it was 51. What's good? You know what I'm saying? What's happening? What's happening? Um, what did what you say right now? If released, Russell Wilson would get like 37 million from Denver and vet minimum from Atlanta. We keep Ritter so he can develop for a year. That's been my whole premise, Pat.
That's what
That's
we've
been
been
my
talking
whole
about. That.
premise. Mm,
And then he said next, if Ritter don't work out, we can pick up Carson Beck next year.
uh, do, do. Well. And Pat Norris, I don't want him either. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
him either. I don't want him either. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see what they see.
Right. Look, it's the mental for me. It's the mental. I
Yeah.
have no issue with his actually God given athletic ability. He is like AAU Jackson. He's an elite athlete,
Yeah, superb athlete.
but uh, Justin is a Pee Wee League quarterback. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, just keeping it a buck. You know, you know what I'm saying? And see, a lot of people always mistake. I watched this boy from Rome High School to Georgia to Ohio State to Chicago. So it's not something that I just came up with. No, this is from the moment his name started coming up while he was at Rome High School. And the athletic talent, the athletic ability has always been there. It's been the mental for me, the mental, the mindset, the decision making. Yeah, no, man. No.
Man,
Mm-mm.
I got a question for you.
What's that?
If we were to do that, would you think that we would be making a lateral movement from Ritter to Justin Fields? because that's what Ritter's been. His mental has, because of coaching, he hasn't been taught up.
The difference, to me, the difference between Desmond Ritter and Justin Fields
Mhm.
is we're talking about two different types of mentals. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because I discovered that Desmond, he's a man's man. He's gonna take his mistakes on the chin. You know what I'm saying? He's not the type of guy. He's not the type of player. He's not the type of young man that would go to Mr. Blank's office crying on the coaching staff.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, he does project a leadership quality and presence in his voice in the huddle, and on the sidelines and in front of the microphone. Again, we're talking about two different types of mentals. Um, Desmond could go into the classroom and all of his issues can be fixed. You can't you can't fix a motherfucker that has a very bad case of bitch assness.
Mhm.
There ain't no fixing that.
Yeah, I can't
That,
give you no backbone.
that's terminal.
That ain't happening.
That's terminal right there.
You don't get no backbone in football. You're supposed to have that already.
You know what I'm saying? When you run to ownership on the coaching staff, that is a high grade of bitch assness. I'm just just keeping it a buck, calling it for what it is. So me myself, um, the negative effects would be immediate. Here you are, you 6'2", but you try to look down your nose at folk like you 7'3". And there's nothing in your resume that you have done that warrants you to feel like you that dude over anybody. There's nothing on your resume. Yup, exactly, Pat. You know what I'm saying? 10 games in 3 years.
Hold on. So you mean to tell me he hasn't won a Heisman Trophy or an MVP or offensive rookie of the year or on the offensive player of the year? None of that.
Mm-mm,
Mm.
mm-mm. See, this is what fascinates me. You know what I'm saying with this fan base. What on his resume gears you to say he come here and immediately make us a Super Bowl contender?
I know
What
two.
has he done on the football field that gasses you up to say, oh, we get Justin Fields, we'll be we'll be in Super Bowl contenders.
I know two
What's
things.
on his resume? Okay, these folks will be out here. It got maybe 5 plays over 3 years, and be like, see, this is MVP worthy. This is exciting. 49 games, and you got 10 dubs out of 49 games. But um, young man over here has a total of 6 out of 18 in one season. I mean, six, not one, or not two, or not three, but six. You would have thought he'd have had a Bryce Young type of season. You know what I'm saying? The way these people talk about this boy. And then you swear up and down that Justin Fields, you know what I'm saying, was in the Super Bowl in instead of, big cock Brock Purdy. The way they talk about Justin Fields, you swear he was in the Super Bowl this year. And Chicago
Oh,
was and Chicago was, 15-2. The way they talk about Justin Fields.
damn. I got a question for you.
What that?
Has Justin Fields even made it to the Pro Bowl in any of his, years in the pros? I'm just looking for a frame. I'm just
10 wins in 49 games.
okay. So if he's this guy given talent that everybody says, why hasn't he made a Pro Bowl?
It's everything and everyone else around him that's the problem.
But Sam, hold on. But but your boy up in Baltimore doing the same shit with what he has.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Remember, they told us for 14 years that the quarterback's supposed to make everything else around him better.
Oh, wow. Okay. So your quarterback is supposed to do everything.
In 3 years, who has Justin Fields made better? That is the burning question. In 3 years, who has Justin Fields made better? Because you're set up and coming from every angle, every corner for 14 years while Matt Ryan was here and said it's the quarterback's job to make everyone else on his unit around him better. Who has Justin Fields made better in the three
Oh,
seasons he's
hold
been
up.
an NFL
Hold up,
quarterback?
Sam. Hold up. Now we moving the goalposts. I never said anything about him winning. So now you're putting words in my mouth. I'm asking, has he ever gone to the Pro Bowl since he's this guy given talent? That's what I asked. I never asked how many games did he win.
First of all, I'm trying to see how what you said was moving the goalposts.
It's a valid question.
It was a valid, simple question as to has he ever been, to the Pro Bowl? No. Has he been to the playoff? No.
But,
Has he had a winning season? No. Um,
but
who? And the burning question, like I just asked, in the 3 seasons he's been in this league, who has he made better? Who has he made better?
what keeps with it?
I mean, that was the going percentage, the quarterback it makes the most money on the team, and he's a leader, okay, and he got to make people around him better.
Oh, okay. So now we're supposed to ask ourselves that question about Desmond Ritter, but he's only been in the league for one full season. But so we're making excuses for this guy that has been in the league for how long? 4 years? For this other guy that's only been in the league for one full season, please make that make sense to me. We're
again,
popping songs for a guy.
Anthony, look, again, this goes back to 2 weeks ago when people take what you say and change it into what they want it to be for it to make sense to them. You asked a valid question of his accomplishment because based off of what I said about what asking the question, what on his resume makes y'all want to say if we get Justin Fields, we'll become a Super Bowl contender. How is that moving the goalposts?
But Josh, you don't know that. You don't know that he's not going to be the starter next year. Just because you don't want him to be the starter does not mean that he won't be the starter.
And wait. We doing this again? Because where and now we was talking about Desmond Ridder being the starter.
We have never said that.
We us of the conglomerates are still on him, getting the requisite player development and coaching. Okay, y'all the one keep running out here jumping off this cliff talking about somebody saying something about Desmond Ridder's star team. Hell, the show started today, and my whole conversation was about the cost effectiveness of getting Russell Wilson in here as a veteran presence at the quarterback position. Where you keep coming up with Desmond Ridder starter in a sentence based off of anything that's been said on this program started at 1:00. It is beyond me. Again, the boogeyman, aka Baba Yaga, is a trigger, aka Desmond Ridder is a trigger for you all. Y'all, you lose your mind, you go to exaggerating, you're going to, pencil pinch yourself into saying something else of the stupid nature, all because you heard the name Desmond Ridder.
Hi.
Howdy there, Michael.
How are you, Samuel?
Right now, I'm doing my best to enjoy my coffee, seeing how I can't get to my other spice of nature at a particular moment because I'm on the clock. Because Jay Dudley do wrong over here is back on with this with the Justin Fields.
So he
ignorant monotony.
So he want so what you're saying is you want his clitoris tickled a little bit. That's what you're saying.
Look, right now he has a Boy Scout knot on his thong that's wrapped around his clit.
Yeah. I figured that. See, this is what happens when you don't suck, when you don't suckle. To the best of your ability. You play with it. You touch it, you grab it. Like, nah, you got to actually suckle on that thing. You got to make sure that you play with it for a couple hours, probably an hour, 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Make it know that it's there, and that's your shit. All right, that's what you got to do to these hoes. You got to do these hoes like that. Look. Let me see. I was gonna do a live show, but I'm just too lazy to actually pick up my phone and go live on my own. So I just want to come on.
It's convenient anyway, as you saw in the title. Coaching the quarterback segment.
Yeah.
So yeah. You're right on time, right on point. Actually,
right on time.
Because I had a video that we're going to actually talk about that. We're going to go. I know what Warren going to say. Got something to say on this Monday. But like, let me say something. And I said I got an actual video coming on. It's gonna be out there. All the members that a member of the channel. The video is already available for you guys.
Mike, hold on.
Hold on. The video for the people is already available. The video available for this particular topic, it goes into what you're saying. This video is already available for people who are members of the Mad Mike membership. It only costs $1.99. All right, so you can go check it out. But go back to what you were saying, Sam. Go ahead.
Look. This is how you know when a person is just rambling and don't understand what he's
Look,
talking into. Look, there has never been a question of the actual physical talent that Justin Fields has.
yeah,
Okay,
yes, I have.
and see that's the thing. See, this is how I know you don't have insight into the conversation. Okay,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right.
exclusively,
But
exclusively
I
right
tell
about
you
that.
to begin with, the begin all this, it's his mental that I've always had a problem with because I've watched this boy all the way back
Oh,
at Rome High School.
hold on, Sam. Hold on. Let me get that. Let me see. The thing is, let me break it down because we got people that don't understand things about actual. Now, this ain't got nothing to do with football. This is just actual. This is about life. Sam,
Yeah.
you remember your grandmother? Grandmother used to say, "Oh, baby, you so pretty. You the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen in your life." Do you
Mm-hmm.
think she was telling the truth?
Nope.
Do you think your grandma was telling you the truth? Or
Mm-mm.
she was just trying to tell you something that you wanted to hear, that you
Mm.
needed to hear?
She was
Yeah,
just trying to.
what about your mama? You said, "Oh, my baby's so
I,
handsome."
I know she was lying. Come
We
on,
know she lying. We not look. I'm not no goddamn Usher. I know. Look, I'm a handsome motherfucker, but I know I'm not Usher handsome. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not Tyson Beckford, but guess what? But I'm still a handsome motherfucker. I can still pull a bitch. But I know I'm not. I know for a fact that I'm not Usher. I know for a fact I'm not Tyson. I know I'm not goddamn Fabio, and I know I'm not goddamn Roman Reigns. I know that. Them some handsome motherfuckers. These are some pretty motherfuckers. So this is what we talking about when we talk about these Justin Fields. It's because they don't want to tell this motherfucker the truth because he's a handsome, he's a talented guy. But talent and handsome is only gonna take you for it gonna only take you so far. This not the truth. He's not talented. He's skilled. Motherfuckers need to understand the difference between talented and fucking skilled. Do you have the skills to actually get the job done? Yes, he does. He can throw the ball. He has an arm. He has a right arm. He has a left arm. He has a right leg. He has a left leg. He has a dick between his legs. All right. These are the qualities that you need for you to be able to be a quarterback in the league. You gotta be a man and you gotta have the right tools. So does Justin Fields have the right tools? Absolutely. Can the dude run a 4.3? Absolutely. Can the dude be a great quarterback someday if he actually did what he needed to do to become a quarterback? Absolutely. But is he doing it? Hell no. Hell no. He's not doing it. So you can sit up here and dream. You can suckle the left titty. You can suckle the right titty. You can suckle the belly button. But the fact remains that the numbers say what the numbers say. You can dream. You can do whatever. You can put the posters on the wall. You can throw up the goddamn bat signal with his face all in the damn sky. It does not change the fact that his numbers are damn near identical than Desmond Ritter. These are the facts. Until you motherfuckers understand what the facts are, you're still gonna be wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Okay? You guys are wrong. It's time to deal with the fact that you're wrong. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm wrong. Ain't wrong. Saying wrong at times. K-Styles wrong at times. But you're dead ass wrong when it comes down to Justin Fields. Okay? And until he shows that he can be a consistent quarterback, just like the guy that y'all worship, Mike Vick said, he said in the video. I can't say that I want him to be my quarterback until he shows consistency. This came from the great one. This came from Mike Vick. This came from Mike Vick's mouth, not Michael Anthony Linson. This didn't come from Ant's mouth. This didn't come from Sam's mouth. This didn't come from AFN's mouth. This came from a guy who was qualified to judge a mobile quarterback. So until you motherfuckers want to deal with that, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we supposed to name one. You know what?
And I dare anybody that say they want to come on this live right now and challenge this. Challenge me. Challenge one of us. I got the time today. I got time today, sir.
Because Mr. Josh, understand it and know something very much. So, I was a fan of Mr. Playbook in the trunk, but due to that fact and that fact alone, no, I had a very disciplined problem with him because he didn't have the mental when he was here in Atlanta. And yes, your version of how the adulation was for Matt Ryan, yes, I was a fan of Matt Ryan because he was a quarterback. He made people around him better. People got paid off of Matt Ryan. Coaches got head coaching jobs off of Matt Ryan. What did they get off of Vic besides wasted time? So when you go to try to talk about somebody slobbing off, the thing is, you slobbed off Vic so long that, I mean, you know, didn't even know that there was not a nut busted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so once again, when you try to make someone's words mean what you wanted to mean, understand. Okay, I started this thing saying Justin Fields has God-given talent. He is an elite athlete, like your boy AAU Jackson up there in Baltimore. But a quarterback, oh no, he got pee-wee football ability at quarterback. Because 10 wins in 49 games said so. Because him, as supposed leader of this football team, going to the owner to crown the coaching staff, said so. Getting sacked in a game 9 times, throwing the ball up against your offensive lineman's helmet, running to a sack, said so.
Wait,
so if you want to make your point, find some VDE, video documented evidence that supports it, but you will not find any.
Look, that boy don't know what the fuck he talking about. All right, that boy don't know what the fuck he talking about. He ain't got no facts to sit up here and try to point the finger at everybody else. These guys are in the NFL. All right, so you like to throw out the fact that who he got at wide receiver. All right, so I mean, it's always talk about we got wide receivers. You know that guy that we like to point the finger and say he's one of the greatest Atlanta Falcons wide receivers of all time. Y'all remember this guy?
Right.
Yeah, his name is Roderick Sherrod White. All right, aka Mr. Roddy White. So anybody know what he did under Michael Vick?
Not a damn thing.
He was ranked 27th in the NFL in receiver usage rate in his rookie year up under Michael Vick.
Yeah, because look. See, this is what Justin Fields fanboys are. All right, and it's y'all acting more like bitches than the bitches are. You acting more like bitches and strippers. Look, just pull out your fucking thong and let them nut on your face, because that's what you want. You acting like it. You act like he's the only quarterback in the world. You act like a guy like Jaden Daniels can't be any good. You act like a guy like, look, we say what we say about a lot of guys. Nobody would have thought that Brock Purdy would have been one of the top 15 quarterback in the league when he was drafted. All right, he's the last guy drafted. Nobody would have seen that. So I say that to say this. Guys like Bo Nix, we got guys like that's in the draft. These guys got athleticism. These guys have skills. They have skills. So these guys have what it takes to become a quarterback. But having the skills don't necessarily equate to what the truth is. The truth is you got to want it. The truth is you gotta want it. You can't blame everybody. You acting like a little bitch right now, Josh. You blaming everybody except for him. And this is what I would tell anybody. This is what I would tell anybody. I fucking do. I will pay you. Look, I give motherfuckers $10 right now to come on here and tell me without trying to say everybody else is at fault. To tell me what's his fucking excuse for not being a good quarterback. What's the fucking excuse? Because all I hear from y'all is everybody else's fault except for Justin Fields. Why hasn't he become a better quarterback? Why hasn't this guy thrown for 3,000 yards? We got guys like Marcus Mariota who done did that. He done passed more for more passing yards than Justin Fields in a single season. And this is the stuff that we talk about. You point the finger at everybody else when it comes down. You point the finger at everybody. Well, it's the wide receiver fault. It's the offensive line fault. It's the coach. It's the organization fault. Why can't it be just I'm just not good?
So I got a question. How many times did we see our wide receivers, our catchers, drop the fucking ball in plain sight?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm talking about right there, right in the triangle. But we blame Desmond Ridder.
Raphael, what do you mean? What do you mean respect? What happened to respect?
What you mean respect?
Yeah, now what can you elaborate on that?
Please. I want to hear this.
Yeah, I want to hear it because people see the fact of the matter is we got this the world right now is too fucking sensitive. Y'all act like some bitches. When you can't come up with what facts and you can't come up with real, we talking about real. These are real facts. You can't come up with real reasons as to why you believe and you say things. You can't just go out in the world and just say shit and just say, yep, my truth is the facts. No, you got to be able to prove whatever you state.
Well,
and I have the right. Everybody has the right to call somebody whatever the fuck they want to call them. And say whatever they want, but you got to be able to back up. You can't be saying shit and don't want nobody. You can't be willing to come on social media and not even just social media. You can't be willing to just say things and it's like, yep, I said what I said and I said what I said and that's the facts. No, that's not how the world works. What we're stating can be justified and it can be proven. These are proven facts. When we talk about proven, Justin Fields is ass. That's proven. Ridder is ass. This is proven. And until these guys can show that they are all pros, they're ass. You can talk about all these dreams and what I possibly hope maybe could be one day. That shit don't matter.
Well, one thing's for certain, and it's damn so proven, and it's a bona fide fact. The Bears were a playoff team before they got Justin Fields.
I mean, the guy that they got rid of threw for more passing yards there. We talking about
the Bears as a playoff team.
Mitch Trubisky had more passing yards than him, and you talking about they ain't got no weapons. He had more. Look, let's just say for argument's sake, Justin Fields doesn't have weapons. The guy that didn't have weapons also threw for more passing yards than him, and they got rid of him. Make this make sense. This is what we talking about when we say you got to be able to make a point and prove a point. And you prove a point by using numbers and you using the facts. These are not my personal opinions about Justin Fields. These are facts. This is what's been put down on the field. This is at the end of the 2023 season. This is what he's put up. These are not what I created. I didn't put no secret numbers, and I didn't take this number out and take that number out and try to make them look bad. No, he did this. This is what he put up. These are the numbers that he put up. And based on the numbers that he put up, he did it to himself. He made himself look like ass. I didn't do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Bears organization has regressed since Justin Fields became the quarterback of the Bears.
Yeah, look at this. 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 He's a fucking. This is what we talking about when we talk about these Justin Fields fucking morons. Okay, you're a fucking moron if you think this guy's a superstar. You are a fucking moron. And look, I don't give a fuck if y'all like it or not. The fact that this guy is not good. Can he get better? Absolutely, he can get better. But that's up to him. So until this, we can talk about. We can look. That just make this as easy as possible. I don't want to go to a job hoping I'm gonna get paid. We gonna get this shit squared away right now, bitch. I need my $15 an hour, $20 an hour. All right, and by Friday, the next week, I better have my motherfucking money, or we gonna have some fucking problems.
Bitch better have my money.
Have my motherfucking money. So when we talk about the quarterback position, I don't want to hear about. I want a guy that maybe could possibly. No, I want motherfucking quarterback that's gonna get that. I don't want to what he could possibly do. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear nothing about what you maybe possibly could be. I need my money. I need my superstar quarterback. And that dude is not a superstar. Y'all can sit up here and talk about all these maybes, but he ain't. This is what's wrong with people. Y'all want to talk about what? Y'all want to talk about dreams and aspirations. And then when you have a motherfucker like Matt Ryan, and I'm sorry, Sam, like this shit really pissed me. I'm sorry. This is shit. This is what really pisses me off. Y'all saw greatness. Y'all saw 200. This man for his entire career passed for 250 yards every fucking game, and y'all disrespected him on a daily basis. And then when you got a player like Justin Fields, who don't even come close to 200 yards a game, y'all saying he's a mega star. He'll be perfect for the Falcons. How is that so? How is a guy that's putting up less than 200 yards a game, and we saw greatness for Matt Ryan for 200, and I'm shortchanging Matt Ryan. This is how great he is. I'm shortchanging him. Average is actually 300 yards a game. So I'm shortchanging you to sit up here and try to put him on the same level as a Matt Ryan. I'm shortchanging Matt Ryan to just put him halfway to Matt Ryan. This is what we talking about. And you want to come on our shows, you want to go on everybody else's shows and just give me this fucking fantasy. You want to give me this fantasy pictures about Justin Fields and he ain't even passed with 200 yards. You can look at the numbers yourself. He ain't even passing for 200 yards a game. But he's perfect for the Falcons. Why? So where you coward motherfuckers at? We'll put the if you want the link, come up here and tell me. Come up here and tell me. Please. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear nothing about no wish. I don't care nothing about y'all fantasy football. This ain't mad. You got to be able to prove your point. If you can't prove your point, you talking a bunch of bullshit. People love to be people love to be sold fantasies. We don't do fantasies over here. Either you can prove it or shut the fuck up or unsubscribe. How are you guys doing? I'm right
here with you, Mike. We right here.
I really hate hypocrisy. We want this man Matt Ryan is for years, 14 years straight gave us nothing but straight up Hall of Fame perfection, and we disrespected this man on a daily basis. He put his life on the line. He put his body on the line. This man could quite possibly be paralyzed on several. This man, when I tell you, this man took some vicious hits, bleeding on the field, doing all types of stuff. Like
He missed 3 games in 13 years as a starting quarterback of this team. 3.
and he look, you see this punk ass. Look, see, this is why Josh he's gonna get blocked from all my platforms because what we don't do stupid. If you want to be stupid and be argumentative, get the fuck away from us. Because this is not what we do. We bring facts, we bring stats, and we bring the truth. So if you can't bring the truth and you just gonna keep repeating the same shit, go to Smitty Show, go to Low Show, go One Time Fan, go all of them. Because that's not what we do over here. We do intelligence. We don't do stupid. Y'all a bunch of dumb. It's sad. It's sad that this man for years gave his all, gave his heart, and you saw this man on live TV. Cam Newton. This man was really hurt because he gave his all. This man gave his all to this organization. He gave us his all to you fans. And what y'all do? Y'all shitted on him every chance y'all got. And then you want to wonder, oh man, can we bring Matt Ryan back? This is what's wrong with the world. Y'all use great people, and then the people who don't deserve it, y'all praise them. He don't deserve it. He don't deserve our greatness. He don't deserve our adulation. He's not even trying hard. We got people that work 9 to 5 every fucking day, bleed for their fucking family, just to come home and give them come home and give you $2,000 a week, $1,500 every 2 weeks. They bleed for their family. They bleed for their loved ones. And they get stepped on by you motherfuckers. But let a motherfucker go in here and say, yep, on a record, and y'all spend all y'all motherfucking money to give them. But the man work hard and do what he gotta do to make sure that he know that his fans gonna get the most out of him and get the best out of him, y'all shit on him. And then when it gone and ain't got nothing to do, when you want to sit in the corner and say you want to sing fucking you want to sing fucking love songs, I miss you. It's too late. It's too late. You done disrespecting and you done shitting on this man for years. And then you want to give motherfucker like Justin Fields. And this ain't got nothing to do with Justin Fields because he's an innocent bystander at the end of the day. But this is what we talking about. Great people get shitted on while people who do dirt and put up the least amount of effort get rewarded. And I'm sick of that shit. It's fucking disgusting. This is what the fucking world has came to. This man put up Hall of Fame. This man is what? He like 7th all time in passing yards. This man over.
No, Mike. His Super Bowl performance is still ranked right up there with one of the best. I think it's top 5. His Super Bowl performance, but yet when you talk about Matt Ryan in the Super Bowl, they blame him when the defense gave up 30 points in the second half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the same
for the loss.
Super Bowl was the reason why we lost.
It's still Matt Ryan's fault. It's still his fault.
I don't hear none of these fools out here talking about the 30 points the defense gave up in the second half. I don't hear none of these fools out here talking about Devontae Freeman whiffing on a block that caused a damn sack fumble. I don't hear none of that. None of that. But the guy that had the best performance outside of Grady Jarrett and his 3 sacks in that game is the one blamed for the L.
Sam, we can talk about that hole that offensive lineman had that pushed us back.
No, it's a difference between critiquing the guy and everything I said about. Look, I don't take shit back what I said about Raheem. He wasn't work. Look, he did not earn that job. Raheem didn't earn that job. Okay. When it come down, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think he earned it. But that's not me to decide whether or not this is where the end all be all. Did he get better as a coach? We gonna see. But I'm not sitting up here saying, look, every fucking video, every other video shitting on Desmond or shitting on Raheem because I don't like the decision at head coach. I didn't like the decision to draft Bijan Robinson, but you didn't see me whining and complaining and try to shit on him every chance we get.
Hello. What's happening?
Crazy foul. I apologize. I know. Look, people gonna unsubscribe, and I don't give a fuck because I'm tired of people disrespecting great people, and we will praise all these guys that don't even deserve it.
Well, you got to think. You have to think about what city we in. That's why they call Atlanta for a reason. Scammers, dope boys, the scammers, dope boys, and entertainers get praised down here, and the normal folks get shitted on. That's just the reality of it.
It is Black History Month all 12 months of the damn year in this goddamn city. Especially when it comes to playing quarterback for this team. It is Black History Month every week of the damn season.
Let me add, hey, Mike, Mike, Sam,
Yeah.
Y'all mind me asking you a question, B?
Roll
No,
with it.
yeah, that's the way.
Before the Houston Texans went on a playoff run this year, do you remember Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz, even being considered in the top 15 of anything?
No.
Oh.
Well, according to Josh, these two players were top in their positions this year. So that's why C.J. Stroud had weapons and Justin Fields didn't.
So
I'm sorry. Who is DJ Moore and Alvis Kmet for the Chicago Bears
Right.
as a receiver and tight end, respectively?
Or I think he got like 4 or 5 straight years of 1,000, 3-4 years of 1,000. But you trying to tell me he don't have weapons? Man,
Kmet was on the team when they drafted Fields.
Right.
Okay, and they did have some receivers, but again, I asked the question. Who has Justin Fields made better from the quarterback position of the players around him? Who has he made better?
I got another question for y'all. If Cole Kmet was that bad, why the hell did they give him a contract extension last year?
Yeah, you stop making sense, K5. You stop doing that.
Yeah, that's the problem that I have. Y'all try to tear this man down. Let me read these numbers out for a tight end. Okay, this is Cole Kmet. All right, since he's so much trash. All right, 2020, he was a rookie. All right, 28 catches, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns, 21, 60 catches, 600 yards, and then 2022, 50 catches for 544, 7 touchdowns, and this year 73 and 6. So, what are we talking about? He don't have weapons. What are we talking about? We don't have weapons, and that right there is just that in itself is just cold. Like that's just cold commit. That's one.
Wait, didn't he have Montgomery as a running back?
He had Montgomery, the same Montgomery went to was the
Sam Montgomery went up to Detroit. Up to Detroit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the same one that went up there and did his thing there too. What about the other running back, the one who got the torn ACL? I forget his name. The small guy.
You talking about Tariq Cohen?
Tariq Cohen.
Bro.
What are we saying, people? Like this is why we're we upset. Khalil Herbert. Yeah, like this is what we talking about. This is what we talking about. Y'all want to shit on you crap on good players because of this.
But did you see what he did though? He shitted on C.J. Stroud though.
Right.
He
He
shitted on
shitted on CJ. He shitted on CJ Stroud though.
to say
But
that.
everybody, but the thing about it is everybody used CJ Stroud as the measuring stick. But when it came to Justin Fields, Josh is going to shit on CJ Stroud.
Yeah, he gonna
Well,
shit
I ain't
on.
gonna say shit. I'm gonna take it back. He ain't shit on. He discredited him
Yeah,
with wide receivers and tight ends. Ain't nobody really weren't even ranked nowhere near the
Well,
top 20,
well,
30 in
well,
their positions last year.
well, if you go by the reality in Houston, the thing that they don't like to talk about, which destroys the narrative of what we're talking about, is that offensive line was already put together.
let me say something about it. Let me say this. Let me say this. We gonna dispel this offensive line bullshit because that's a
Right.
hunk of shit. Why? Because a hunk of shit. Because for years Matt Ryan didn't have a good offensive line. He got him, Russell Wilson. It's another quarterback that got Phillip Rivers. These guys got hit the most out of the entire NFL. These guys got hit over 200 times a year for like 3 to 4 years straight. They were the most hit, hurried, and sacked quarterbacks for about 4 to 5 years, by a 4 or 5 year stretch. Okay. So all of this, you gotta have a good offensive line to be a quarterback. That's the biggest lie that we've said. That's the biggest lie. You don't have to have a good offensive line to be a good quarterback. All right. You have to have a good offensive line to be a good offense. There's a major difference in that.
I got a number for. My bad. Go ahead, Mike.
No, finish. Go ahead.
No, I'm about to say, I got a number for you. I got a number that everybody should look up. Look up average pocket time for a quarterback. Numbers out there.
Oh yeah. For this season.
For this season.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And guess who was number one? Guess who was in the top two?
Who that?
Justin Fields.
Yeah, top two most pocket time of all the quarterbacks in this league.
Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? That's a hunk of crap. People just be saying they don't even know the facts behind what they're saying. They just be saying something to discredit. It's not even true what they're saying that the offensive line in Chicago was. It's not even true. And like I said, that has no bearings on his ability to improve as a quarterback having a bad, because we've seen time and time again, great quarterbacks have horrendous offensive line and they still put up 3 to 5,000 yards passing. We see it time and time again. Matt Ryan did it for a good 10 plus times out of his career with horrible offensive line. It's not true.
But like I said, at the end of the day, what all this comes down to is symbolism, validation. Justin Fields symbolizes what Josh wants in a quarterback. The mere the notoriety that he would get down in Atlanta is the validation that he seeks. And guess what? And I'm gonna say this again. Nobody gives, like I said, and for the majority of what people talk about, majority of folks do not give a damn if Justin Fields is successful down here. You know why? Only thing they looking at, like I said, is the money and the notoriety. That's all. That's all that matters. Because let me ask you something. If a guy is a superstar or a guy is a generational quarterback, why in the hell would the Chicago Bears get rid of a guy that is a generational guy? I'm about to say, wouldn't they build around a generational guy?
Yeah.
And the thing, and like I said, the thing about it too is what are you going to really improve? Because if they talking about getting Caleb Williams in Chicago, well, I already know that shit ain't gonna work.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna fail too.
They're gonna eat him alive.
Like I said, you don't trade and I always kept hearing you don't get rid of generational talent. So at the end of the day, Justin Fields to Atlanta is all about money and popularity. That's all these folks really looking at him as.
Enough stuff because they want to make
Make me feel good, and I want to make lots of money doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So damn, that sounds like prostitution.
Get on that corner, make some money.
So you telling me Josh is over here prostituting himself for Justin Fields? Wow.
Hey, he getting it for the industrial strut on.
It's prostitution.
I'm gonna be down. Look, I'm gonna be down for whatever. I don't care who the quarterback is. But this is the point. Josh is a coward, all right, and I'm gonna continue to say. And honestly, I don't really want him subscribing to anything, Mad Mike. Like you can just subscribe to anybody else. I don't want you because I don't like liars, and I don't like people that go out of their way to discredit other people just to big up guys that they want. I think that's a loser mentality, and I think that's a coward. That you got to go and put somebody else down because you want to big up somebody else. I don't want people around me like that. That's just me. I don't give a fuck what you do, and anybody else you can take it how you want. But what we do, we truth tellers over here, whether we like it or not. And I will not have conversations with people who gonna lie and blatantly lie. You know damn well this dude ain't good. But the fact of the matter is you hoping that hit, and this would have come down.
They want to pay $400 million for hope.
For hope.
That's because I'm telling y'all right now, that's how much it's going to cost for him to be here. It's about at least $350 to $400 million. You don't mind if I break that down, do you?
Right.
Dang.
Okay. Let's break it down.
This is Mad Mike Network. Mad Mike Network is where all the rants are. Don't get that.
No, this ain't a rant. This is actually research that I've been doing.
Okay.
So let's say the Falcons do trade for Justin Fields, right? Okay. They got till May 2nd to pick up the quarterback, the 5th-year option, which is going to be about $22 million.
So less than 2 months.
They got less than 2 months to pick up that 5th-year option. So let's say they don't, and they decide to franchise tag them instead, which I don't know why the fuck they would do that. But the franchise tag for 2025 is going to be the upwards of 42. So let's do 22 plus 42. That's 64, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 64.
All right. So let's say he hits the MVP stride as people are hoping for. Now you're looking at about a $320 million contract that's going to be a value of him. Because remember, the quarterback market goes up every year. So yeah, you're gonna be looking at so in 2 years, you got to think about that. You got to spend about $400 million.
You got to spend $400 million, and if you know anything about the quarterback position, typically when quarterbacks sign these max deals, they last about 4 to 5 years on that deal, and then they move to another team. You very seldom see guys retire with these contracts. It's yet to happen. It has never happened. There's never been a quarterback that actually signed a long-term deal. We're talking about $200-300 million contract that actually retired with that team. Never.
Look.
It's never happened.
Hey, let me ask you: did Justin Fields play for the Atlanta Falcons last year?
Nope.
No. Yeah.
Was Justin Fields ever an Atlanta Falcon?
Nope.
One time.
So that's the pot calling the kettle black. Because you said bigging up Ritter. At least Ritter was in a Falcon uniform. This motherfucker is in a whole nother team.
One kid, I'm not even going to say that because we never bigged up Ritter. This ain't even about Desmond Ritter.
Yeah,
exactly. You really heard us say it plenty of times. Ritter wasn't either one of our guys, like either one of them. We studied Desmond Ritter and thought, looking at Arthur Smith's scheme and looking at Cincinnati scheme, that he would be a perfect fit. We said he was perfect fit for this scheme. We never said he was the quarterback that we wanted. We never once said that he is the quarterback that we wanted all along. You never heard any one of us said that. We backed 100%. That's what we did. I said he has the potential to be one, but I didn't need it. But the thing is what we've also said now, and you can fact check and quote me when I said it. I've been saying it all year. Desmond doesn't have to be a superstar. Anytime.
Yeah, we've all said that.
He don't need to be a superstar.
Yeah.
Do your damn job. That's not me calling him a generational talent. That's a difference. See, you're using the generational talent talking point.
Let me throw these numbers out again, Kill. Because he's saying he's not on the level. Because we like numbers. I really do like numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I like numbers. Everybody keeps saying that he's not on his level. 28, 36, 12 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. That's Desmond Ritter. I believe I can count. I believe I can count. And he actually played less. I think he played like one less game than Justin Fields also. So it's like you look at Justin Fields numbers, 25, 16 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. So he had one more touchdown than Desmond Ritter and had 3 less interceptions than but Josh, look, Josh walked in exactly where I was going with it. He said he doesn't need to be a superstar because he can't be a superstar. But you literally walked right into it. So the guy you saying is a superstar has to elevate the players around him. So at end of the day, you just contradicted yourself. He
literally just sat and contradicted his damn self.
Fuck Josh and
he contradicted his own self.
Look, anybody got a fucking problem with this? I don't give a shit because this is exactly what we talk about.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
he contradicted his whole talking point. Look, this is the same guy that told me that wins don't matter.
Oh, like we talking about now wins and stats don't matter. Like what sport? It ain't even.
Ladies and gentlemen, this portion of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader is brought to you by Mad Mike Network in sponsorship of OGN Television, where you will see an idiot walk in with a round peg trying to stick it in a square hole.
I can't.
Anybody come real quick? Just say yes. I'll put the chat and we get 10, 15 minutes. You gotta say,
bruh, I never seen nobody walk into it that easy. So, like I said, I'm going based off of his words now.
Yeah, you did.
I'm going based off of his words now.
Hit his baby mama drama, bitch. He yo jumping on me. Sound like some damn girl. Yo, it's 7-on-1. No, we gonna sit here. Y'all know how we do. We gonna drop the link, bring your punk ass to the stage, and you say what you gotta say.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Or you got
I'm just laughing at the
I ain't got nothing to say his
he,
bitch ass.
I just laughing at the fact that literally Josh walked into the superstar comment. My thing is, if you consider guys superstars, they're supposed to elevate the guys to the next level.
they're supposed to elevate it. Don't give me this. You see. This is the last time I'm saying about Josh. He wants Justin Fields to do the bare minimum, but when Desmond Ritter is doing the bare minimum, he got a problem with Desmond Ritter doing the bare minimum.
There you go, Mike. That's
Man.
it. That's it. That's it right there, Mike.
Oh, you gonna come on? Cause this is the last time. Look, I'm gonna put this one time.
I'm gonna step. Cause if you come on, I'm gonna step off. I will step off.
No, we gonna let him speak, and anybody want to speak right now.
I will step off. I'll let him
Because
speak.
this is what these cowards do. They tip type like they goddamn. They look. They the meanest stuff. You know what they are? They took it Williams when they're in the chat. When they get on the damn stage, they turn the goddamn Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about? You talking about with the? Oh man, I've always been a fan of y'all, man. I love what y'all do.
Yeah.
After calling us some bitches for 30 minutes.
So everybody in here, you gonna see how we conduct ourselves. Y'all see how we conduct ourselves, and he gonna have every opportunity to speak, and nobody gonna interrupt you. But he probably too coward to do that. And then my man, you ain't got to talk to nobody like that. Get the hell out of here.
Come on, daddy, don't do me.
Sounds like a whole bunch of bitch asses to me.
You ain't got to talk to me like that. I respected your platform. You ain't got to do me. I admire you, K-Styles.
Well, just a note of programming. This week's Wicked Wins the Sports T Braves report will be moved over to next week. With once again, Desmond Ritter triggering a cliff jump here today and extending the number one topic.
Now, look, as far as I'm concerned, Josh Gillum is not welcome on Mad Mike Sports, so you would never see him being on Mad Mike Sports. I don't like cowards. I don't like these guys that be thug typing and they be thug. You try to get them to act like a man. They stand behind. What's up, Will? How you doing, bro?
What you still typing for, Josh? Hit the link.
Look, he took your Williams with them fingers. But you try to act like you get to try to actually come on and articulate himself. He go to running.
You talking about Justin Fields?
Go ahead. What you got? What's your thought with Will?
Man, I don't think we should get Justin Fields because Justin Fields ain't proved nothing since when he got in the draft. Even though he had different office coordinators, I mean, like I say, he had DJ Moore, he had Claypool. There wasn't no excuses. I feel like he should have. He don't know how to read his progression. He don't know how to read defense. Like Matt might say, he don't know how to read his progression. You got good quarterbacks. In this draft look way better than him. Only quarterback I say who probably could be good fit in our scheme is probably what's that dude name out of North Carolina? May. May and probably James, but we know we ain't gonna get him because I think the Commanders might get him, but I don't care who we get. I just feel like Justin Fields didn't do good his past years. Like he throwing the ball to the O-line head. He a running quarterback. He reminds me of like another Lamar Jackson.
We say this time and time again. I don't care if it is Justin Fields. I don't care. I'm gonna be supporting this thing regardless. But the thing is, time and time again, stop trying to pretend this guy's a superstar. He's not a superstar. He hasn't gotten better. Does that mean he gets better? I believe anybody with the right tools, right circumstances, guys can get better. But you have to show that you have the ability to get better. And he has not gotten better in 3 years. 3 years he's gotten worse. he's no progress. So I don't want to hear. We saw. I forget who it was. Somebody said, but I was watching a video. May have been Shannon Sharp. I forgot who it was. They was saying it's like, yeah, you saw him progress in 4. No, it was Mike Vick. Mike Vick said he said 4 games ain't enough to tell me like this guy's gonna be the leader for your franchise that you can pay $400 million. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not doing that. That does not equate, because what people fail to realize, the Falcons are going to have to pay the next quarterback. They are going to have to pay. They have to. So they have to have a solid foundation for these guys to be able to, the quarterback come in and do their thing. Have the right to. Will, give me a second. We're gonna get Ray in here.
Oh, you good?
What's going on, Ray? How you doing, brother?
Hey man, what's good, y'all? Big fans of y'all, man. I'm here to talk about Justin Fields and whatever.
What's happening?
Y'all mind if I just say my quick piece?
Go ahead, bro.
Man, I don't understand, honestly. Like, why would the fan base want Justin Fields? Why would we want Justin Fields here, y'all? If the Bears can't develop that man, why would we want they trash? The Bears have never had a good quarterback, other than what, Jay Cutler, I think. Why would we want that, y'all? That don't make no sense. It makes none at all. That's pretty much all I gotta say, because you know what I'm saying, I listen to y'all every day. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to you, Mike, since you started back in like 2015, I think. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? It's just why is Josh coming in with that dumb shit? You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand it. It's confusing, man. That's all I gotta say.
We appreciate you, bro.
Thank you very much.
And like I said, man, this again, you know how we passionate. We master debaters over here. That's where you at. We master over here, and wordplay. Look, this just ain't the channel for you. We ain't soft. We ain't soft over here. You gonna get what you gonna. You know what I'm saying? You got an opportunity to speak your piece, and instead of come on like Will did, come on like Ray, say your little coward ass in the chat like you always do. So it's like we want real men and women to come on and have intelligent conversation, even if it's heated. You know, we screaming and yelling at each other and call them, each other motherfuckers. I respect that, because you manned up, warming up, and came on. But a coward like that, he gonna sit in the damn chat with his little thug fingers and keep. As far as he's not welcome. He's not welcome on Mad Mike Sports. You can stay on everybody else's channel. And I don't. That's something that I just don't do. I don't respect no man who sit there and hide behind. He gonna hide behind, hide behind the internet. Go ahead. How you doing? I'm tired of shit. I'm tired of it. That's some bullshit. I'm tired. You see this? It made me want to pull my hair up, and I'm bald. Stop this shit. I'm tired of it. That's some bullshit. I'm tired of it. I had to get that out. My bad. I'm tired of it. God damn it. If the dude was so damn good, why he ain't stay in Georgia where they won 2 championships without him? Why? If the dude was so damn good, we keep talking about he don't have weapons. They do have the #1 draft pick. You could pick up Jordan Harrison from Ohio State. If you don't have any weapons, you could pick up one of them good
wide receivers. I'm sorry, I'm sweating. I was working too and listening, to y'all. It just make me fucking mad. Tired of shit. The dude is not. I'm not saying. Listen, he needs development. When you listen, it's just like Desmond Ritter. He needs development. If we did pick, say if we did get Russell Wilson on the vet minimum, because they could let him go or not let him go, that still would be good for Ritter. And we cannot say he will fit this system in our offense because it's a different system than it may be a different system what Zach Robinson's running than what Arthur Smith was running. Raheem Morris had put people in place for everybody. We didn't have everybody. Why was TJ Yates the wide receiver coach? I'm asking for a friend.
I've been trying to figure that out too.
I'm asking. I'm just saying. I'm asking for a friend. If we got people in place to be successful. We just have to make the right moves. I don't know if picking up a quarterback in the first round is a good move. Me personally, it could be somebody defense. Me personally, I would like another center. Me personally, but that center need development. So you would need a veteran. We just have me personally, what I would do, I would trade that pick and move back.
Sound better when you say it.
I would move back.
Hey, Jared Verse will still be there. I'm just saying.
We can use some more defensive pass rushers, D ends, D tackles. We can use them. I hate the word pass rusher and edge rusher. I can't stand it. But we can use it. We can use that. We can use offensive linemen because our offensive linemen, especially with Jake Matthews, is getting older. But we got somebody who playing guard who could also step into that role if something happened to Jake Matthews. He's that tackle. I'm just saying this Justin Fields thing is pissed me off. Why in the world will we get a quarterback and pay him $40 million when we just gave away a quarterback who was supposed to pay $40 million to? K-Styles? Anybody? Anybody?
Yeah.
Somebody?
You're right.
Yeah, because my whole point is this when it comes to this. Let the process play out. We don't know what's going to happen. But the thing about it is if we're going to have the conversation about that, about him coming to Atlanta, you got to have the whole conversation. See, the problem is everybody's not taking into account everything that comes with it. See, the issue is people want him for cheap. And I see if somebody asked that, well, if you trade a first round quarterback to another team, the team he gets traded to is now obligated for that 5th year option. That's why I said that the situation is you're gonna have you have 1 year to decide if he's gonna be your long-term answer. So we're banking off that they're banking off a hope.
Hoping.
Is banking off the hope.
Yeah, it's like football is about hope anyway. But the thing is, you want to give yourself more time for the hope. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to give yourself 6 months. In this case, 3 months, 2 months, about 3 months. Let's just say 3 months to figure out. All right, I got $400 million, roughly $400 million to make that decision on a quarterback. It doesn't even have to be Justin Fields. It doesn't have to be him. But let's just say I got three freaking months to figure out, because this is a make or break situation. Whomever you come in you have to have a plan with that guy. You have to make, and the biggest thing right here is, I think every fan is saying it to themselves, we trying to get to the playoffs.
Exactly.
Does Justin Fields give you the best opportunity to get to the playoffs? Hell no, because he ain't even been there. Y'all want to give a motherfucker $400 million. Look, bro, for me, I want soldiers on my team. I want motherfuckers that been to war. I want to know if I'm gonna get my motherfucking head knocked off. If I'm going out here and I'm going out in these streets, I want some soldiers on my team.
Like,
I'm not gonna be on my here swinging.
I want some hitters on my team.
So yeah, because I'm thinking like, let's say they do go with the quarterback with the first round pick. And it's a very possibility that may happen.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the guys that's in this draft compared to Justin Fields, you literally got about 3 quarterbacks that do the same thing.
Yep.
So, like Mike said, would I rather get a guy that I can have time with, or a guy that I have to make a rush decision on?
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you did. Go ahead.
Jay, we had Jay. I don't. If you can come back in, I apologize, Jay.
Okay.
Come on.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, he left.
Oh, okay.
I'm back.
Could I ask a quick question to the chat?
Yes, sir.
Listen, I got a kind of spicy idea for the Falcons right in the draft since we got in the draft. I feel like, and I've been feeling like since the draft started, I feel like we need to just go ahead and do whatever we got to do and trade up in one and go ahead and bring Daniels or Caleb Williams to Atlanta. At this point, that's how I feel. Yeah, I know y'all probably hate that idea. I feel like that's what we need to do. I'm tired of being in a quarterback.
No.
Hold on. Let him finish. Go ahead, man.
I'm just tired of it. We need to just go ahead and do what we got to do, man. However many 2-3 first rounders. For real, we could offer first round and maybe Kyle Pitts ass. I'm tired of I'm just tired of him. But we just got to do what we got to do to get a quarterback, y'all. I'm tired of having these conversations.
But like I said, here's the thing that I look at it though. Like, if you look at the way the team is constructed right now, you can take that chance. But like you said, at the same time, at the same time, you have to think about this team. This team has 22 free agents, 22 spots to fill up.
I forgot that.
With 29 million in cap money. And 10 million of that got to go to the draft.
Yep.
So even if you do trade for Justin Fields and you have to take that 5th-year option, what money do you have to continue to build up on this roster?
Exactly.
This is where I'm coming from with this.
Exactly.
That's it.
Like you said, if Justin Fields was the guy that he wanted, that should have been the guy he drafted in the first place.
Exactly.
Bingo.
And what if we did get Justin Fields and he don't work out and he disappoint? What them naysayers gonna say?
We gonna be
you should give him time. La. Bullshit. I don't want Caleb Williams here, crybaby. Michael Penix don't like to get hit. Who else is up there? Jalen Daniels only had one good year because he sucked when Georgia beat the brakes out of him in 2022. Bo Nix is a transfer going back and forth. What I'm saying is that nevertheless, even though if we do get a quarterback in the first round, it's still gonna take at least 3 years to develop. So why don't you just keep with the guy who you drafted in 21 and just keep developing him?
Because they didn't want him in the first place. That's
He
why.
was predicted to be a late first rounder to the coach before we made the deal with Matt Ryan for three rounders. Like what are we talking about here? This is some bullshit. I'm just saying, it's pissing me off. And every time I get on these platforms and with my wife be looking at me crazy because I get pissed off. It's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Y'all want to rush and see. And see, the thing is, we're saying people think we're just saying Justin Fields, just outright hell no, just solely because we think he sucked. No, it's all of the above. It's the money. You're giving an organization, 2 months to make a decision on if this guy's are for the years to come. And then on top of that, not only will Kale talk about free agency, we got to sign guys, but we got to make a decision on what we're gonna do with Grady. We got to make a decision on what we're gonna do with Jake and AJ Terrell. Nobody's talking about AJ Terrell contract coming up.
And Nate.
Hey Mike.
I've been mentioning it every other day.
Yes, sir.
Mike, that's like this. Break it down to the chat like this. That's like you have 2 months. You just meet a chick, right? You got 2 months to decide whether you're gonna marry her or not and pay her. Do that sound right?
Mhm.
Do that sound right?
Hell
You
no.
don't know
Hell
that don't sound right at all.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And
It's common sense.
that's what we're saying. Hell no. And like I said, this is the reason why we can't be making rash decisions because, like I said, you got the organization and guys' livelihood at stake. If you make this decision, you can turn the whole locker room against each other because Grady gonna be looking at you gave this motherfucker 50, you gave him $400 million, and I've been here for 10 years.
Right.
And I gave you money back, and you bring this trash in. This is how guys gonna be looking at it. Players really be on this type of stuff. And like I said, it come down to multiple things. But like I said, these are the reasons why we want to have people on these shows to talk about these things. But again, we got these cowards like Josh. He's a fucking coward. All right, that's what he is. He's a fucking coward. He do all that typing, that thug typing, and then when you ask him to come on, he don't act like a man and just come on and speak his piece.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, bye, Felicia.
Oh, he been gone because he done got called out to the stage for the 5th time.
Yep. But look, y'all. John Sinclair asked a very valid question right here. Why did the Falcons pass on Justin Fields in the draft anyway?
Well, I can add because this is another thing too that people not taking into account. Does anybody know that this guy has epilepsy?
Justin Fields?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he suffers with epilepsy. So it's not only that. It's not only that he's had time in the NFL, but he suffers from a medical condition. He has epilepsy. So that's a medical issue. So it's more than one reason why like a team, you got to really make that decision. You got to have medical doctors to make sure this dude is he's not taking, because a guy like that, man, he take the wrong hit on the football field. His whole career could be over in one hit. And this is the quarterback position. We ain't talking about this type of stuff.
Yeah. I got a niece who's staying with me and my wife right now. She has special needs and she deal with seizure medicine. How much seizure medicine she got to take? It's a lot. She
Yes.
take like almost 9 pills a day
Mm-hmm.
just for epilepsy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's serious. One good hit can trigger it, and I've
Yep.
seen it so many times, and it's like you were like, dude, it's a lot.
It's a lot, and this is again. These are the things that we try to, but people be so like they don't even take this in consideration when we talk about organization and the reasons why they pass on players. Yeah, I mean we seeing it with a lot of guys like even Jalen Carter, like reasons outside of just football. Some guys have mental issues,
Hmm.
and they need special type of attention and need counseling. These are real issues that these football players have to like you because guys like AB, this dude need real. He needs professional help, real mental help, and he took the wrong hit. And it's like we saw what happened, what Montez Burfict did to him. That dude ain't been the same since that hit.
180, Mike.
One hit and it's done. And this is why you got to be real careful about the quarterback that you choose because one hit, his career over with. And you stuck with a price tag for $40-50 million. These are real issues, people.
So because Matt Ryan is what 35, 36.
I believe Matt is about 38, if I'm not mistaken.
I think 38. Yeah.
Okay, if Matt wanted to come back for 1 year, would you let him?
No.
Nah,
Okay.
nah. I
Right
think
at
that
this point, he's been off the field for 2 years. He's been in the backyard with the ice
yeah,
cubes, man. No.
yeah, his body wouldn't be able to
He
take that
he,
hit.
he, 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 he putting babies in the serum right now. He enjoying life like
Oh
like
yeah,
he,
yeah,
he ain't trying to come back. He ain't trying to come
Yeah.
back to this shit.
right,
Trust and believe, as competitive as Matt Ryan is, okay,
right.
if there was any kind of possibility,
He
like
would have been.
say
Mhm.
12 months ago, then maybe.
Right.
But we talking about the full 2 years now
Right.
off the field. Nah, bro, I wouldn't even do
So
that. I
so
save him
we
from himself.
so we are basically in agreement that if the Denver Broncos release Russell Wilson,
Yes and
possibly
yes.
get him and
Yes
let
and
them
yes.
pay him the 37, almost $40 million, and we pay him the vet for at least 1 year to get that
Yes and
development
yes.
from Ritter,
Absolutely.
and we should be all right.
Yes and yes.
Like you said,
I,
he may not even cost that much.
yeah, he may not cost that much because he getting paid by
Yeah,
Denver right now, so
yeah.
he may not.
And he really up there. He's really up there around 35 and 36 himself. So
Yeah, he
Mhm.
probably do it for a dozen of Krispy Kreme donuts, maybe.
right. But yeah, that's what because that's the point that we trying to make here is like you said, the cheapest of cheaper options is to bring in a vet and let Desmond Ritter develop behind him. That's the
Or just any
cheapest.
quarterback, just any quarterback. It don't like I
Right.
said. Let Desmond Ritter and draft a guy like Michael Penix, Bo Nix. Like I said, you just never know what these quarterbacks could be. We've seen it time and time again with guys. They get the right coaching, they get the right amount of players around them, and they can be guys that just can manage the game. You don't need to be a mega star in order to win, Super Bowls or even get to the playoffs. Just manage the game. That's all we asking the quarterback to do. But I don't want to pay $400 million to a
Exactly.
guy that's doing the exact same thing that the guy we got sitting on the bench. He's
And
doing the
that's
same thing.
why I said that maybe Carson Beck next year would be great. The only reason why I think Carson Beck would be great, not just because I'm a Georgia fan, it's because he could have left after they won the national championship with Stetson Bennett, but he stayed. He stayed and he learned for 2 years straight, and he came in and unfortunately they lost that game in the SEC championship against Alabama. But he
With the
stayed. He
team
stayed
without
for he stayed for this year coming up to try to do it again. So somebody like that, I feel like we could just punt, wait, get them next year, and then go from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
Just be smart about it.
But be
You
smart.
don't have to rush.
Guys, I thank y'all, man. I gotta go and get back to work. I appreciate y'all. I'm still
All right, Pratt. I
continue to
appreciate
listen.
it,
No,
bro.
no
all right,
problem.
Pat.
Peace.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, there's multiple scenarios here that like I said, and we said this before. When 2021 hit, the Atlanta Falcons coaching job was one of the worst situations you can get into. No money. Like I said, can't afford to bring in no good players.
Mm-hmm.
You just had to work with what you work with.
Yeah.
Like you said, Raheem Morris right now is in a situation where they have enough young players to where they don't have to worry about they don't have to worry about major contracts like that. Like you said, outside of really
Mm-hmm.
AJ Terrell, they don't really have to worry about no major contracts.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, if they go the quarterback route in the draft, whether it be first round, second round, whatever. Like you said, it could be Jaden Daniels they looking at. It could be Caleb Whitley, even though like I said, I highly doubt that. But that's a possibility. You, like you said, Terry Fontenot would be awarding himself and Raheem Morris awarding themselves time
A good 4 years or so to get it right, to develop the team the right way,
Right.
because you won't have to worry about that next contract until about 4 or 5 years from now. So I think the smartest thing is not even to bring in a Russell. If the Falcons want to get to the playoffs, this is what you bring in Russell Wilson. But if you wanna develop the team the proper way, you draft a quarterback.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is the reason why we want to have conversations about things, because everybody's mind is so closed as to what they want to they want to happen. They're not thinking clearly. You just emotional about whomever you want. I don't care who it is. It could be Justin Fields. But if the Falcons trade for Justin Fields, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not gonna be a long-term situation. It's gonna be a 1-year deal for him.
Like you said, like you said, I'm not giving up a second, 2 seconds and a third for a rental player. This is not the
for a
NBA.
rental player. You got to tell the whole team that like a lot of valuable defensive players walk if you decide to give that man an extension on his contract, which is going to be about $40 million, and that's on the low end.
You know what? I just realized something too. I got a question. I got too many questions.
Ask away.
So
The CEO said we running over overtime today.
Oh, we are.
Yeah. So you also have to think about as well is if Bijan Robinson is the face of the franchise, is one of the faces of the franchises, as everybody said
forgot
he
about
is.
him. Damn.
You like you said, you don't want to bring you want to, if you want to bring in a guy at that position quarterback wise,
that
That's going to
complements him
exceed.
into being into that status.
That ain't him.
And that's what
And
we talk about too. That the numbers, like if you look at the numbers of how Justin Fields distributes the ball, he don't distribute the ball to running backs like that.
Nope.
right. So if you bring in Justin Fields, Bijan Robinson doesn't touch the ball like that. And that was one of the major gripes
Mm-hmm.
that everybody in their damn mama had about Bijan Robinson last year. He didn't touch the ball enough. So you're gonna bring in a guy that's gonna cut that in half.
Yeah, because
He's
he's
gonna
going to
run the
be
ball
running.
too.
Justin Fields is going to be running the ball about 10 to 20 times a game. So you're taking snaps not only away from Bijan, but you're taking snaps away from a guy like Tyler Algier, and he becomes obsolete. So we're not talking about running the damn ball in the moment, because if you're taking snaps away from those guys and he becomes more of a running threat, well, that becomes that you would have to get rid of a guy like Kyle Pitts or Drake London, because it's not enough snaps. It's about 50 to 60 snaps a game.
And you bring it in an offensive coordinator that you're bringing in a guy like a Zach Robinson, who is the guy that comes from a Sean McVay system where the slot receiver is a vital part of the offense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can't run Bijan Robinson in the slot 20 times a game
Mm-mm.
because you're gonna want him to get carries. They run the ball like I said. He's coming from a coach that runs the ball at a 42% clip, which means the second wide receiver, the second running back, doesn't get many touches. So you have to play that into effect in all of this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of personnel moves. They're gonna be rubbing a lot of folks the wrong way.
Yes, sir. This is going to be one hell of a off season for the Falcons, and it's going to be a lot of moves. And this is what I said too. This is not going to be a running team anymore. It's not going to be. We're not going to run the ball like that anymore, because if you look at Zach Robinson and the Rams, that offense, these guys threw the ball like it. Even you go back to what
58%.
58%. He did that in Tampa Bay also with Raheem Morris with Tampa. They were more of a pack, because I think they had Josh Freeman and they threw the ball a lot there too. So like he's known to be. I mean, and on top of that, when he was with Atlanta, he helped. From what I understand now, after doing some research, he was the one who put that passing attack for Matt Ryan. That it helped Matt Ryan, Kyle Shanahan kind of develop that the passing attack, especially with Sarkisian. The year with Sarkisian, it was the following year with Sarkisian. He helped put that design that passing attack for him. So this is going to be a passing team. This is going to be a passing team. And you're going to, so at the end of the day, man, like we think this Falcons team is going to be the same. We're going to see a lot of guys being taken out. And I'm gonna say this too. I don't think a lot of our linebackers, whether it's Caden Ellis, or I hate to say it, but Troy Anderson, my African nightmare at linebacker, Nate Landman. These guys could be gone also, because you looking at this team and the coaching staff. They hired 3 guys, and all 3 of those guys are DB guys, and we kept the guy that's a DB guy in Jerry Gray. This is going to be a passing team. They're going to focus on passing the ball and then defending the pass. We're gonna be heavy on DBs. We're gonna be heavy on wide receivers. We're gonna be heavy on short pass and that spread offense. And I've been telling y'all, this is what the NFL is going. It's gonna be a spread offense, and we're gonna rely on a lot of this RPO and quick passing game. This is what the Falcons. So I'm just saying, and Kale said it too. Be prepared to see that Tyler Algier may be traded.
Hold on. I just thought of another question. Of course, I always do.
Yep, here we go.
How many running quarterbacks do you think Raheem Morris has had as far as being around? How many quarterbacks that run for 1,000 yards have you think he's ever had? Been around.
You see?
I don't think he had.
Because when you look at that press conference, the one thing that he said is the one thing that him and a lot of the coordinators say is they're looking for guys that's going to be elite processors, which means these are guys that's going to get the ball out their hands quick.
Quick passing game. Yep.
How many running quarterbacks have you think he's been around? I'm gonna ask the chat that. How many running quarterbacks has Raheem Morris been around? You can even go back to 2002 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when he was a quality control assistant. How many running quarterbacks has he been around?
It hasn't been a lot.
Ain't been none. When you think about it, ain't been none.
That's the closest one to it. Jameis Winston.
Nah, Jameis
wasn't even there. Yeah, he wasn't there when he was.
Yeah, he wasn't there with Jameis. He was with us when Jameis was there.
So he hasn't had that. So they're telling you what they're looking for.
Without telling you what they're looking for. Yeah, I mean,
what?
They're telling you without telling you. But you gotta be willing to read between the lines in order to see that.
Stop listening to these content creators that's selling y'all a bunch of lies. All they doing is they lying to y'all, selling you dreams.
Because when you look at that press conference, they got full trust in Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris on how they want to build this damn team, build this offense right. They're looking at that aspect of it. The closest thing to a quarterback that could run the football that Raheem Morris has probably been around was Josh Freeman.
Yeah, I would think that.
Yeah, Josh Freeman. Yep.
Outside of Josh Freeman, all he know is Matt Ryan and Matt Stafford. And Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw was the backup at the time. So these aspects play a part in all of this. Like you said, they may draft a quarterback, but it may be the quarterback that nobody expects.
Bingo.
JJ McCarthy or Drake May.
Like you say, if they go to the second round, it may be a motherfucker like Michael Pratt from Tulane. We don't know.
That is Terry's alma mater.
Yeah.
All right.
Me and Coach was talking about this, man. We could see them drafting Jordan Travers in like the second or third round.
It could be. See the thing is with this Justin Fields thing is a lot of people are, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know we kind of giving away a lot of talking points today, but I don't care. This is for OG. This is for the OG. I'm giving OG all the talking points here.
Yeah. Yep.
It is a situation. Bro, I'm gonna say it like this. So, was the fanfare of Raheem Morris genuine? Because they thought that the Justin Fields talking point was going to be guaranteed. We don't never think about if they don't go that route. Is Raheem Morris and this coaching staff and Terry Fontenot going to get the same love?
No, they're not. It's going to change come March 13th.
It's going to change.
The black head coach. Yeah, we got a black head coach. All that is going to be gone by the wayside come March 13th. Watch what I tell you. Because I move on March 13th, whether it be a restructure or the straight out signing, is gonna change. It's gonna change the grip on their facial expression.
What? Like I said, this is things that nobody is talking about. This is things that nobody wants to think about. But it's too many factors that go into this situation to where it's not a definitive answer.
Hey, listen to this, y'all. Let me play y'all something.
Since we're here, hold on. I mean, we're not comparing. No. Since we're here. All right, come on. What's with the unfollow with the Bears? What's up with that? Man, bro, I'm glad we're talking about it because why do people take social media so serious? Like, I still mess with the Bears. I'm just trying to take a little break. I unfollow the Bears and the NFL, bro. I'm not just trying to have football on my timeline. I know y'all mess with a girl, especially you. Just because you don't follow the girl on IG, don't mean you're not messing with her. That's true. That's right. Oh, so you're saying you mess with the Bears more now than you follow? Man, it's not even like that. It's something that I don't want to spend my time on. I'm about to go on vacation. I don't want to see no football. And guess what? Just you gotta wait for a little bit. If you keep Fields, you want Fields to the draft Taylor. So it's like, bro, man, I'm tired of hearing this talk. I just want it to be over.
So
was that Justin Fields?
That was Justin Fields himself saying that he unfollowed the Bears, he unfollowed the NFL because he's on vacation and he don't want to see no damn football.
So, Mike, I got a question for you. Doesn't every athlete do this during the offseason?
We see it all the time. Sometimes I mute some of these motherfuckers on Twitter because I don't want to see that bullshit.
Why is it only this guy? Okay.
So again, Justin Fields said he unfollowed the Bears and unfollowed the NFL because he's going on vacation and he don't want to see nothing about no damn football. That's from him himself. That's from Justin Fields. Okay.
Right. Because this situation right here is a major distraction because, like you said, you think about it. You got all these media outlets talking about him going to this place. You got all these media outlets talking about him in all this way, and then my dude chilling.
He probably just tired, bro. Like, look, he's on vacation. This is his off season. He don't want to talk about football in your off season. When you go home from work, you don't want to be talking about work stuff. You want to be at home playing Madden, eating.
Because if you actually look at the Chicago Bears roster, that roster ain't as sorry as people keep saying it is. Like you said, the thing with it is it just comes back down to the generational talent conversation. Like you said, the Chicago Bears ain't had a quarterback. Jay Cutler.
The closest thing they done had to
the closest thing that they done had to a 4,000-yard passes to Sammy Ball.
Man, damn, that's all time. Jesus.
For those that don't know who Sammy Ball was, Sammy Ball played in the NFL in the 40s and 50s.
Bro, come on, bro. Yeah, that's
Think about it like this: if he was that mad, if he was the unfollowed the Chicago Bears, if you look at his profiles, he still got Chicago Bears stuff on there.
mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear about if I'm gonna get fired or not in a couple weeks if I'm going on vacation. I don't want to hear that shit.
Exactly. How you doing, Maurice?
Did you hear the interview where C.J. Stroud said that the Chicago Bears would be stupid to let Justin Fields go?
Woo. Just saying. So, Sam, you want to close it out, man? Because, like I said, I think people got out. I like it did, but as far as like we always say, man, if you gonna tight, you gonna thug tight. We gonna block you. All right, either add to the conversation or don't conversate at all, converse at all.
Ladies and
That's
gentlemen,
how we
boys and
do it.
girls, you have witnessed on the last segment of Wicked Wednesday Sports Tea, the
Was
STF.
that wicked enough for you? They was that wicked enough for you, Sam?
Yes. And to follow it up with the STFU portion of this week's episode, if you can't handle what you dish out, don't hit send. If you can't produce intellectual responses, don't hit send. If you are not well versed on NFL history, sports, and stats, don't hit send. And on that note, people, keep it A, keep it dirty, keep it ATL, and most notably, and most importantly, keep it real with yourself. This has been your boy, OG Big Sam, with the senator, with the resident stats genius, and the resident nose tackle saying, we'll holler at you, y'all.
Jeez.